Stand by, it's gone off-road.
The interceptors always keep their eyes peeled for pool cars, cheap, uninsured motors shared by small-time villains for criminal behaviour.
Pool cars are, it is just that, it is a group of people that will pool money into, now you would envisage, a bit of a banger that were used in crime or used for crime. They're not linked to anybody, they're known to anybody. So if we get behind it and he makes off and he gets away with no lines of inquiry, it's a previous keeper with no insurance link, so it's not owned by anybody, and there's no comeback for them. It's ideal for them, it's great, you know, because once it gets away from us, where are we going to go?
It's the wee small hours and interceptors Chris, Spencer, Spencer and Kev Shaw are out on patrol together. Not for the first time in their illustrious careers.
We both joined on the same day, we went through assessments the same day, joined traffic the same day. This guy just followed me around for years.
I'm one number better though, so who knows. I would say that Kev's always trying to emulate me, but...
Kev, badge number 2560, does differ from his colleague in some ways. He likes a Chinese takeaway, while Spenner, badge number 2561, prefers a curry, and they don't always agree on other things as well.
We're going to be like an old married couple. I see Kev more than see my wife. Which, is that a bad thing? You see them bickering all day, don't we?
We don't, yeah.
Thankfully, this morning there haven't been any squabbles, and as they patrol just west of the city centre, they spot a car speeding off.
X-ray Romeo 50, I think we've got a vehicle making off in Bradford.
Get my left.
Clear. X-ray Romeo 50, we've got a vehicle, well, stop, hang on, it could be a decaf.
As soon as the car comes to a stop, the driver and front seat passenger leg it. The bloke in the back isn't as quick off the mark, but just manages to evade Kev before showing Usain Bolt-like speed to get away from him. A fully kitted up interceptor versus a trainer and tracksuit wearing wrong'un isn't a fair fight, and after a bit of legwork, both Kev and Spenner return empty-handed.
Let me have 50. 50, we just had a decamp on Spring Place. 3 Asian males, non-clothing.
Was there 3?
Yeah. 1 passenger got away.
Spenner's found a phone.
What's his deal, Phil?
Yeah.
And some information's come through about the car.
Who's it come back to? Is it insured?
No, negative. No insurance on MOT. I made no report. But there is a keeper. Only had the vehicle a couple of weeks.
Getting the car is the next best thing to getting the people in it. Spenner's convinced it's a pool car, an old banger shared by criminals to do their business in.
It's just a pool car in Bradford. The young lads drug dealing, it stinks of weed. They've all run off with the Gucci or, yeah, the Gucci man bags off. It's one more rubbish car off the roads at least. It's been better days, isn't it? I don't think you're supposed to be able to crumble a door so low with your foot.
Spenner and Kev could also do with some roadside assistance.
Just what I need is some running at 2 o'clock in the morning. I didn't expect someone else to get out of the passenger seat because I was trying to focus on driving, so he shocked me straight away. But they're a lot younger than I am.
And they have a bit more exercising to do. Amazingly, the car is registered to a house in the same street it's been dumped on. And while it's unlikely any of the runners will be there now, it's worth a knock. There doesn't seem to be anyone in. But then the door opens.
Hi, everybody, alright? Yeah, is it Zaid?
Sorry?
Does Zaid live here?
Right.
Does he live here?
No.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Do you know anyone that owns a Vauxhall Corsa?
Sorry?
A Vauxhall Corsa? You don't own a Vauxhall Corsa?
No.
No, then your house does?
The occupant of the house is completely innocent and unrelated to the Corsa. As Spencer expected, it's just another untraceable pool car.
It's an archaic system the way that cars are registered, and it's just so open to abuse. How hard is it just to get a car to look legitimate on paper, just to stick an address down and choose it? If you ain't going to insure it, does it really matter? I imagine that's what's happened here. Unfortunately, we'll probably never get to the bottom of that. It's one uninsured car for straight though, so that's the plus point.
The car was taken to the police pound, where no one came to collect it, so it was later destroyed. The 3 men in the car and its alleged owner were never found.